it's always some hope in the sadness. And you know, I really wanted, I think whenever I write something, it's always a sense of hope in the sad things and the melancholic things.
Different stories flashes through your head.
The name of the EP came from, I was just having a discussion with a friend of mine, and I was talking about, I had the cover art for the song, or for the EP I mean, and it was so hard figuring out what should I call it, and I was talking about explaining the song, saying like, yeah, it is like somewhere between red and blue, and she was just like, why don't you call it that, because this is what you're describing. And I was just like, wait, felt really right, because I talked about like how the color red represents for me something like love and something beautiful, and then you have the color blue, which represent a more melancholic sadness, and the songs are both of that. It's like it's always some sadness in the happiness and some happiness in the sadness in terms of melodies and lyrics. So that's how that came together, and it matched with the cover art and everything. It's all songs that was made quite early on when I started working with these people that I work with now, and starting to write for this project. I've always been writing, and we wanted to combine the organic retro parts of it with a more modern type of vibe with it. And yeah, it was just important for me to release those songs before releasing any more music, because that's where everything came from, you know. Untitled, which is a very important song for me to write, it was kind of the dream of, because we all carry our own stories and our own experience from whenever, and for me it was things that I found really hard when I was young, and how it still is with me without, I don't want it to be, like things that been kind of, you know, if you experience things and it sticks with you somehow, and I Untitled is the dream of like in another world where it doesn't have that hold on you, and how you kind of can just be free from that, and I think that song was so important for me to also kind of, when it comes to the production and melody, is also to show both lyric-wise and melodic and production-wise the relief. And the chorus on that song is just a huge relief. Like, you're just gonna tear everything down and it won't be a part of you anymore. So, funny thing, like I released 2 very, very different songs at the same time. But I found that very interesting, because I wanted it to, you will get a song for each mood that you're in. I think it's very good to have that emotional part in it as well, and kind of get the confidence out of something that's difficult, that you can dance and sing along to, you know. I mean, who doesn't want to visit Colombia? And then it came to me that, oh, we're gonna play in Colombia, and I was just like, oh my god, that's so cool. I've never been, and I wonder if people like will come and everything. But now I'm really, really happy about it, and I've met so many nice people. And I think one of the important things is to go around, and if you can, and play wherever you can, and just because I think that's also a way to connect with people. And live, like playing live, also has a lot of meaning to me. Hi there. Listen to my music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to music. I'm also on Instagram, trying to be on TikTok. My name is Hannah Storm Music, so you'll find me there. And thank you so much for listening to this interview.